As investors in the Americas craved marijuana stocks this week, South Africa was coming to terms with a constitutional court ruling that allowed limited use of marijuana, popularly known as weed. In Kenya, Kibra MP Ken Okoth has already drafted the Marijuana Control Bill 2018 that pushes for the decriminalization of handling the drug and amnesty for those who may have been prosecuted for using or growing the plant. Okoth argues that proper regulation of the plant, as well as setting up of research institutions to aid in medical use of the product, could present the government with critical resources to bridge the budget deficit, as well as create employment for hundreds of unemployed Kenyans. It is a proposal that has attracted ridicule and support in equal measure.
It's misunderstood, and also I think the government will really benefit from legalizing weed.
Isipitishwe hata kidogo. Ndio watu wakae mzuri na waokoke.
Bangi ipitishwe, unajua inaponya kansa na sigara inaleta kansa. Tufukuze kansa, tuleta bangi.
Mtu ambaye anadhani ya kwamba ni vizuri kuhalalisha hilo, kanisa aliungi mkono, na tumesema kwa kauli moja, we are going to object that and to say no to that kind of proposal.
Don't criticize it.
But Okoth's line of thought appears to have gained support from some quarters, with the Rastafari Association of Kenya saying the plan could not have come at a better time.
Rastaman say, of course, it should be legalized long time, because we ourselves, we have legalized it in our own selves, and so we need the government to take its position and remove the colonial mentality surrounding ganja, because those people who brought the illegalization was the colonial British Empire that wanted to sell cigarettes, which are very harmful and cancerous, and we need something that can heal the nation, because the people are very sick in cancer and everything, and ganja can pour out all the diseases, and it is the great remedy for all the millennium diseases.
It's definitely a solution to low self-esteem, because I think it gives you the courage to accept yourself as you are, because no matter how much you try and pretend to be something else, ganja will always wake you up to the reality of what you really are.
A national survey on drug use and health released in 2017 indicates that lifetime prevalence rate of cannabis use in Kenya remains at 10.6% among all ages, with higher rates of use among populations at 11% than in rural areas, representing 4%. Of concern, though, is that young people appear to be the highest users of the illegal substance. It is a concern shared by Moffat Were, popularly known as Chipukizi, a director in the board of the National Authority for the Campaign Against Alcohol and Drug Abuse.
Alcohol is already legalized. It's very well controlled. It's all over. You can buy. There are limitations from the age of 18 to blah blah blah, but it's still being abused. So my fear is that even if we also go that hospital way, legalizing for medicinal use, people will still abuse it. And my fear is that young people will find themselves now having easy access to marijuana.
Moffat says while marijuana could have benefits, its negative effects are far too damaging, with its pleasures reaching similar centers of the brain as those targeted by heroin, cocaine, and alcohol.
The state of Colorado was the first state to legalize weed or marijuana. The rates of people going crazy, mental health, it went from 0 to according, if I'm not sure, to 40%, and it's everywhere. The graph has never come down. Children under the age of 12 to 17 started smoking marijuana in schools. Road accidents in that particular state of Colorado, road accident, majority of people now, the way people are arrested here of alcohol, huko wanafanyanga ya weed. And majority of people in accidents are caused by people who are high on marijuana.
It is a concern that seems to resonate with 23-year-old Moffat Were, who is now seeking balance after 7 years of abusing marijuana. His is a story of a struggle that started with a desire to feel loved and fit within school networks, but which has seen his childhood dreams come crashing.
I got into drugs when I was in Form 2. I really got affected, and people close to me also got affected so much because my parents used a lot of money, used a lot of time just concentrating on my situation.
Organization's director Moffat Were says he has seen firsthand the devastation caused by bhang addiction.
We are still behind as a country. We are a very young nation because this is one of the hard drugs that is really taking away the lives of our young people. From our area of operations where we work, bhang or marijuana has really killed a number of people, especially the young people.
Intense anxiety, fear, distrust, or panic are common side effects of the drug, with tetrahydrocannabinol identified as the psychotropic component that affects the brain, where the chemical interacts with receptors on brain cells called cannabinoid receptors. When the psychotropic component is extracted from the plant, however, bhang becomes safe for human consumption as it contains nutrients such as carbohydrates and magnesium, key in boosting the body's immunity. South Africa became the third country after Lesotho legalized marijuana in June 2017 and Zimbabwe in April. The three African countries have joined a growing list of countries that are looking towards the plant for solution. The question is, will Kenya follow the same route? Only time will tell. Lindsay Nyawira reporting for Channel 1.